Have you ever noticed this pattern? The moment you talk about something sacred, it suddenly feels attacked, like peace leaves, confusion enters, and your progress starts leaking out of your hands. Listen closely. This isn't about being mysterious or paranoid. It's about wisdom. Some things are not meant for public ears because they're still in God's hands, still in God's timing, still under construction. There are 5 kinds of words that can expose what God is building in you before it's ready to stand. And when you speak them too soon, you invite opinions, doubt, jealousy, and spiritual pressure that your faith never asked for. In this video, I'll show you the 5 things God often tells his people to keep quiet until the right season. When God is preparing a new chapter, your mouth is often the first door you open, and not everyone deserves access. The problem isn't that you're excited. The problem is that early words attract early noise. Opinions, questions, jokes, doubts, and sometimes subtle jealousy that you didn't even see coming. There's a reason many breakthroughs in Scripture were protected by silence. Think about Joseph. The moment he shared what was in his heart, people closest to him turned it into a weapon. Not because the dream was wrong, because the timing was wrong. Some plans need to grow in the dark like roots, not in the spotlight like flowers. So, if you feel God calling you to rebuild, restart, relocate, change direction, start a new project, or walk away from something familiar, keep it sacred until it has structure. Build quietly, pray quietly, move quietly. Let results introduce you. Practical example. If you're working on a new income stream, don't explain it to 5 people while it's still fragile. Work for 30 days in silence. Let the first measurable result be your announcement. Some people confuse being honest with being uncovered. Yes, healing requires truth, but truth needs the right container. Not everyone who asks, "How are you?" is equipped to hold what you're carrying. There are battles that should be shared only in prayer, with trusted counsel, or with wise accountability, not with curious listeners. Because the wrong audience will label you, reduce you, or even spread your story until it no longer sounds like you. And once your pain becomes public entertainment, you don't just fight the battle, you fight shame, misunderstanding, and spiritual exhaustion. Even Jesus didn't explain himself to everyone. He spoke in parables to crowds, but he revealed depth to disciples. That's wisdom. Your private war is not a group discussion. Practical example. If you're battling anxiety, temptation, burnout, or grief, choose one mature person. Mentor, pastor, counselor, trusted friend. Don't broadcast it to people who only know how to gossip, judge, or fix you in one sentence. This one is hard, because gratitude makes you want to share. But sometimes the fastest way to drain joy is to put it in rooms that don't celebrate you. A blessing in its early stage is like a candle in the wind. It doesn't take a storm to put it out, just consistent draft. Small comments, small comparisons, small questions. Are you sure? That seems risky. Why you? Must be nice. And suddenly what was sacred becomes stressful. There's a reason the Bible speaks about stewardship, not just receiving. A blessing must be protected, managed, and matured. Not every good thing needs a public announcement. Some favor is meant to be enjoyed quietly so it can become stable. Practical example. If God opens a door, new job, new relationship, new opportunity, don't immediately post every detail. Let it become consistent. Let peace settle. Let the fruit grow. Then share from stability, not from excitement. If this is hitting your season, comment the word protect so you remember to guard what God is building. And if you want more messages like this, subscribe and stay close, because the last 2 things are the ones that usually sabotage people right before their breakthrough. Not everyone who listens is loyal. Not everyone who smiles is safe. And not everyone who says, "I'm here for you," knows how to be here when it costs them something. There's a difference between being kind and being accessible. Many people get hurt because they offer VIP access to someone who only paid for a free trial. They share private dreams with public-minded people. They share sensitive pain with shallow friendships. They share personal weaknesses with people who love collecting information. Wisdom doesn't make you cold. Wisdom makes you selective. In Scripture, Even strong leaders had boundaries. David had moments of deep vulnerability, yet he also learned that not every relationship was meant to carry his whole life. Your heart is not a diary for the internet. Your soul is not a stage. Practical example: before you share something deeply personal, ask yourself, has this person proven discretion? Do they strengthen my faith or drain it? Do they celebrate my growth or compete with it? If the answer is unclear, keep it covered. This is the biggest one. Sometimes God speaks to you not to make you sound spiritual, but to change your direction. And if you talk about it more than you walk it, you trade obedience for attention. People love the feeling of having a word. But spiritual maturity is not measured by what you received, it's measured by what you followed. Some instructions are meant to be lived quietly. Some callings are meant to be built privately. Some transitions are meant to happen without public debate. If God told you to leave something, forgive someone, start something, end something, clean up your habits, rebuild your life. Don't hold a meeting. Don't seek 10 opinions. Don't let people vote on what heaven already confirmed. Because the more you talk about an instruction you haven't obeyed, the more pressure you feel, and the easier it becomes to quit. It's like announcing, I'm going to the gym every day but never showing up. Talking becomes the substitute for transformation. Practical example: if you feel led to start a channel, a business, a new discipline, a new prayer life, don't spend months explaining your vision. Spend weeks executing it quietly. Let obedience speak louder than announcements. A simple rule that protects all 5. If you want one filter that saves you from regret, remember this. If it's still in seed form, keep it in soil, not on stage. If it's still healing, keep it in prayer, not in public. If it's still fragile, keep it in gratitude, not in gossip. If it's still sacred, keep it in boundaries, not in access. If it's still a command, keep it in obedience, not in conversation. Because silence isn't emptiness. Silence is protection. Silence is discipline. Silence is trust. And sometimes, silence is the proof that you truly believe God is working without needing a crowd to approve it. There's a quiet pain that comes with being a sincere person. When something good happens, you want to share it. When something hard happens, you want someone to understand. And when God whispers a new direction, you want confirmation that you're not crazy for believing. That desire is human. It's not weakness, but wisdom is knowing that not every desire should control your decisions. Because not everyone can celebrate what God is doing in you. And not everyone is mature enough to witness your process without trying to interrupt it. Sometimes the enemy doesn't need to attack you directly. Sometimes the enemy only needs to send the right voice into your atmosphere. Someone who sounds reasonable, someone who sounds concerned, someone who sounds like they're helping, but their words slowly pull you away from the path God set for you. That's why discernment is a form of love. It's love for your future. It's love for your mental peace. It's love for the version of you that God is shaping. And here's the truth most people don't realize until it's too late. You can lose momentum without losing your faith. You can still believe in God, but talk so much that your spirit becomes tired. You can still pray, but share too much and start absorbing opinions that were never assigned to you. That's why there are seasons when God teaches you strength through silence. Not silence that hides in fear, but silence that stands in confidence. Because when God is building something in you, the early stage is fragile. The foundation is still wet. The structure isn't finished. And if you keep inviting people to walk through a house that isn't complete, you'll spend all your energy explaining why it looks messy when you should be spending your energy finishing the work. So let me speak this over you gently but clearly. You don't owe everyone a front row seat to your becoming. You don't owe everyone updates. You don't owe everyone the details. You don't owe everyone the why. You don't owe everyone your secrets, your prayer requests, your plans, your deadlines, your next move, your progress report. You owe God your obedience. You owe yourself your peace. And when you learn that, you become dangerous in the best way. Not loud dangerous, quiet dangerous. The kind of person who walks with God and doesn't need applause to keep moving. Because you stop living for validation and start living by conviction. Some of the strongest people on earth are the ones who can hold a blessing without posting it. The ones who can carry a promise without advertising it. The ones who can suffer in secret without turning it into identity. The ones who can be misunderstood for a season without self-sabotaging just to be seen. That's the weight of maturity. That's the price of purpose. And if you're in that season where you feel like God is making you quieter, more private, more selective, don't assume it means you're drifting. It might mean you're being trained. Because God doesn't reveal everything to everyone. He reveals what is necessary, to whom it is safe, in the time it is right. So here's a simple practice you can start today. Before you speak, pause and ask, is this safe? Not, do I feel like sharing? Not, will this make me feel better? But is this safe? Will this person protect it or repeat it? Will this person water it or question it? Will this person pray or pry? If you feel pressured to talk, that may be your signal to be still. Pressure often comes when you want relief. But relief isn't always found in talking. It's often found in praying, journaling, walking, breathing, and letting God carry what you were never meant to carry alone. Let fruit speak louder than forecasts. Your life will become clearer when you stop announcing and start building. People don't need to hear your vision every week. They need to see the outcome when God brings it to maturity. Now listen, this message is not telling you to isolate. It's telling you to stop throwing pearls into places that don't value them. It's telling you to stop placing holy things in casual conversations. It's telling you to honor your own season, because some things are not secret forever. They're secret until they're ready. And when the time is right, God will open doors no one can shut. And you won't have to convince anyone. You won't have to argue. You won't have to prove yourself. The fruit will speak. So if you've been feeling like you're in a hidden season, I want to encourage you. Hidden does not mean forgotten. Quiet does not mean powerless. Private does not mean behind. Covered does not mean cursed. Sometimes covered means protected. Sometimes hidden means prepared. Sometimes silence means wisdom. And maybe this is what God is really teaching you right now. Stop explaining. Start becoming. Stop announcing. Start aligning. Stop performing. Start trusting. Because when God is your witness, you don't need a crowd. If this spoke to your season, comment, protect, right now. Like this video so it reaches someone who's been oversharing from pain. Share it with one friend who needs peace, boundaries, and wisdom. And subscribe if you want more faith-filled encouragement that strengthens your mind and your spirit. Remember, the next level of your life may not require more noise. It may require more wisdom.